Something I can't stop thinking about this week is the Food 52 scammer story that was covered in The Cut. Number one, I freaking love The Cut. It is still one of the subscriptions I will happily pay for every single month. Definitely recommend. They do such a great job of covering like culture stories, women's stories. Recently, we had a scammer story. And I love myself a privileged scammer story. And it was about this woman named Shannon Molden, who was the head of Studio 52 at Food 52. You guys used to follow Food 52. They were a very glossy brand. And there was a woman named Shannon Muldoon who was like the head of Studio 52. And she had a corporate card, and it kind of seems like there wasn't really a lot of like vigilance when it came to monitoring people's corporate credit cards, but allegedly she used and embezzled about like hundreds of thousands of dollars on the company credit card to kind of like lavish her own lifestyle. The article talks about how people just started noticing that Shannon was getting this like glow up, and she was like living this lifestyle that people were like, how is she affording this when we all work in media? She was apparently constantly showcasing her Net-a-Porter purchases, her designer bags, private gyms, like really lavish getaways and vacations, and her coworkers noticed. But apparently the thing that made coworkers a little bit less skeptical about it was that she was also very generous, that she was very willing to cover team dinners, team vacations all on her card. How it all came out was that she recently went on a mental health break. And during that mental health break, her other colleagues had to file her expenses for her. And they started noticing that she had coded all of her expenses properly, like under the right departments and projects she needed to, but none of the charges were actually correct. In the article, it even said that while hundreds of thousands of dollars were flagged, it could have been up to $1 million of things that she essentially had stolen from the company. Like, think about $1 million worth of personal expenses and things that she was just enjoying on the company credit card for 3 years. Eventually, she got fired. What's interesting to me about this is that, number one, I freaking love a privileged scammer story, and so I can't wait for this to become a documentary, a show, whatever it is. Number two, like, of course, Shannon is a beautiful blonde woman. We all know that it's only white women that could get away with a crime of this level and still kind of be like glamorized for it. And then number three, it just says so much about society's obsession with status and wealth and luxury that, like, this woman was willing to basically steal her way to the top. And to be honest, like, even after she gets indicted and even after she has to pay her dues, she will still benefit from the access that she once had. I think that what is so bizarre about our society is that you can scam your way to the top if you're a white woman and get caught and still benefit and like get away with it.